Hello everyone, this is the channel for the hidden world of Japanese culture. In this episode, we will give a thorough explanation of Japan's unique curry culture, with the theme of Japanese curry culture, that is easy for foreigners to understand. Do you have any of these concerns? 1. How is Japanese curry different from Indian curry? 2. Is it true that 87% of Japanese people eat curry at least once a month? 3. Is there halal or vegetarian curry? If you visit Japan without having these questions answered, you will miss 90% of the curry culture, and your experience of Japanese food culture may be cut in half. Don't worry. In this video, we will answer all these questions under the theme of Japanese curry culture, that is easy for foreigners to understand. We will tell you all about the characteristics, history, reasons for its popularity, and how to enjoy Japanese curry. If you want to understand Japanese food culture in depth and enjoy authentic Japanese curry, please watch this video to the end. You will definitely become a Japanese curry expert. If you want to understand Japanese food culture in depth and enjoy authentic Japanese curry, please watch this video to the end. You'll definitely become a Japanese curry expert. And if you want to learn more about Japanese culture, be sure to subscribe to our channel. Let's dive into the world of Japanese curry culture together. 1. What is Japanese curry like? 3 characteristics of Japanese curry. Let's take a closer look at Japanese curry. Japanese curry is a dish that has evolved in a unique way, that is unlike anything else in the world. First, let's look at the 3 characteristics of Japanese curry. First, Japanese curry has a unique thickness. This is due to the curry roux, which is made from flour and oil. This thickness makes it a perfect accompaniment to rice. Second, the balance of sweetness and heat is characteristic. In Japanese curry, sweetness is an important element as well as heat. This sweet and spicy balance is one of the reasons why it is loved by people of all ages, from children to adults. Third, the use of vegetables is unique. Japanese curry is full of vegetables such as potatoes, carrots, and onions. These vegetables not only add flavor and texture to the curry, but also provide a good nutritional balance. Let's compare Japanese curry versus world curry. Finally, let's compare Japanese curry with world curry. Japanese curry is thick and liquid and is made mainly of meat, beef, pork, chicken, potatoes, carrots and onions. It is made with curry powder or curry roux, and is characterized by its balance of sweetness and heat. It is usually served with rice. Indian curry, on the other hand, is a thin soup like curry made with beans, vegetables and meat, usually chicken or lamb. It is characterized by its spicy, complex flavor made by mixing raw spices. It is served with naan or rice. As you can see, Japanese curry has characteristics that differ from curry in other countries. These differences can be said to be the result of its evolution, in line with Japanese food culture and preferences. What is interesting is how much Japanese people like curry. According to one survey, up to 80% of people like curry. In particular, the proportion of men who said they really like curry was 15 points higher than that of women. The frequency of eating curry is also high, with more than 80% of people eating curry at least once a month. The most popular type of curry is home-style curry, preferred by about 70% of people. This is followed by Indian curry and curry from specialty restaurants. As you can see, Japanese curry is more than just a dish, it is a symbol of Japanese food culture, and is sure to evolve in the future. We hope you will try Japanese curry. You are sure to discover something new. 2. Why do Japanese love curry? The reason everyone eats it. The 5 secrets behind its rise to national dish status. Let's take a closer look at the reasons why Japanese people love curry so much. First of all, there are 5 big secrets behind the reason why curry is loved as a national dish in Japan. The first is the depth of its history. Curry was introduced to Japan at the beginning of the Meiji era, about 150 years ago. At that time, it was considered a high-class Western dish, but it gradually became integrated into Japanese food culture. The second reason is its good nutritional balance. Curry is full of meat and vegetables, and a single dish provides a main dish, a side dish, and a staple. In particular, it often uses vegetables such as potatoes, carrots, and onions, and is very nutritious. The third reason is that it is easy to cook, especially since the advent of curry roux in the 1950s. It has become easy to make curry at home. This ease of preparation is a great attraction for busy modern people. The fourth reason is the freedom to arrange it as you like. You can easily enjoy variations of curry by changing the ingredients and toppings without changing the basic flavor. That is why it is loved for a long time without getting bored. And the fifth reason is that it's a dish that everyone can enjoy together. You can make it in a big pot with your family or friends and share it. So it's a dish that makes it easy to create a place for communication. For these reasons, Curry is deeply rooted in the Japanese diet. In fact, according to a survey conducted by a curry food company, about 90% of Japanese people eat curry at least once a month. These are numbers that truly make it a national dish. The appeal of local curry. Next, let's look at the appeal of local curry. Local curry is curry that uses local specialties or famous foods from the area. For example, there is soup curry from Hokkaido and chompon curry from Nagasaki. Chompon is a noodle dish with many ingredients that originated in Nagasaki. It is full of seafood, meat and vegetables, and is characterized by its rich soup and chewy, thick noodles. It has a milder and creamier taste than ramen. The background to the creation of these local curries is the effort to revitalize the local community. Since the late 1990s, each region has begun to develop its own unique curry that makes the most of its local characteristics. The appeal of local curry is that you can enjoy the unique flavors of the area. For locals, it's a chance to enjoy familiar flavors and ingredients in a new way, while for tourists, it's a way to experience local culture and specialties in a single dish. For example, Navy curry in Yokosuka, Kanagawa Prefecture reflects the history of Yokosuka, which was once a naval city. It has a strong Western influence, with ingredients such as beef and pork and a demi-glace sauce. Similarly, Nagasaki Prefecture's chompon curry is a fusion of Nagasaki's famous dish chompon and curry. The unexpected combination of noodles and curry creates a new and delicious taste. Eat at home or eat out? How to enjoy each? Let's take a look at the different ways to enjoy curry at home and curry out. The appeal of curry eaten at home is the high degree of freedom. You have to customize it. You can add your favorite ingredients, adjust the spiciness, and come up with your own unique toppings. And if you make it in a big pot, you can enjoy a richer, more flavorful curry the next day. On the other hand, the appeal of eating curry outdoors is that you can enjoy the taste of professional techniques and specialty shops. For example, at Koko Ichibanya, a specialty curry shop, you can choose your favorite topping from over 100 different options. Another attraction of eating out is that you can enjoy the unique flavors of specialty shops, such as the rich Kanazawa curry at Gogo Curry or the spicy Indian-style curry at Curry House 11 Omasa. In addition, events such as the Curry Festival are popular these days. It is estimated that around 120,000 people attended the Curry Festival, held in 2019 over the course of 3 days. As you can see, curry has become more than just a dish, and has become a highlight of events and sightseeing. As you can see, there are many reasons why Japanese people love curry. After a long history and evolution, curry has become an indispensable part of Japanese food culture. Its appeal will continue to win the hearts and stomachs of the Japanese people. 4 points that will surprise foreigners with their deliciousness. Now let's talk about the 4 points that will surprise foreigners with their deliciousness when they try Japanese curry. The first is the unique thickness of Japanese curry. This thickness, which is created by the curry roux made of flour and oil, goes perfectly with rice. Many foreigners are surprised and charmed by this thick texture. The second thing is the balance between sweetness and heat. In Japanese curry, sweetness is an important element as well as heat. This sweet and spicy balance is one of the reasons why it is loved by people of all ages, from children to adults. To foreigners, this sweet taste seems fresh and attractive. The third thing is the way vegetables are used. Japanese curry is full of vegetables such as potatoes, carrots, and onions. These vegetables not only add flavor and texture to the curry, but also provide a good nutritional balance. Many foreigners are surprised by the healthy, vegetable-rich nature of Japanese curry. The fourth thing is the high degree of freedom. You have to customize your curry. At Japanese curry chain restaurants, you can often choose the level of spiciness and the toppings you want. At Koko Ichibanya, for example, you can choose from over 100 different toppings. This high degree of freedom is a point that surprises and attracts many foreigners. The characteristics of the 3 flavors people either love or hate. Next, let's take a look at the characteristics of the 3 tastes that people either love or hate. The first is the sweetness I mentioned earlier. Japanese curry is characterized by its strong sweetness. Compared to curry from other countries, this sweetness is something that Japanese people are very familiar with. But for foreigners who are used to spicy curry, it may feel strange. The second is the strength of umami. Japanese curry is prepared in such a way as to bring out the umami of the vegetables and meat. This strength of umami is natural for Japanese people, but it's a new experience for foreigners, and it's a point that can divide people into those who like it and those who don't. The third is not spicy. Compared to Indian curry and other types of curry, Japanese curry is low in heat. This is the result of adapting to the Japanese sense of taste, but it may not be enough for foreigners who prefer spicy curry. Halal and allergy labeling. What's the current situation? Finally, let's take a look at the current situation regarding halal and allergy labeling. In recent years, the Japanese curry industry has also made progress in terms of halal and allergy labeling. For example, Koko Ichibanya offers halal certified menus in some of its stores. Also, many curry chains now display detailed allergy information. However, there are still some issues that need to be addressed. For example, there are cases where the halal-compliant menu is limited, or the allergy information is difficult to understand. In addition, some small shops may not have enough halal-compliant or allergy information. The Japanese curry industry is continually making improvements to address these issues. For example, House Foods has developed and sells retort pouch curry that is certified halal. In addition, many curry restaurant chains are working to improve the provision of information, for example by publishing detailed allergy information on their websites. As we have seen, while Japanese curry has many attractive features, there are also points that can be confusing for foreigners. However, it is these features that make Japanese curry unique. Issues such as halal certification and allergy labeling are also constantly being improved. In the future, Japanese curry will continue to evolve and become a dish loved by even more people. We hope that all of you foreigners will also try to fully experience the appeal of Japanese curry. You are sure to discover something new. 4. Let's try some. Here are the top 5 popular Japanese curry chain restaurants that you can't miss. The appeal of Japanese curry chain restaurants is that you can enjoy delicious curry easily, but also that each restaurant has its own unique characteristics. Let's take a look at the top 5. Number 5 is C&C Curry Shop. This long-established chain has 19 branches, mainly in the Tokyo metropolitan area, and is known for its reasonable prices and easy-to-enjoy atmosphere. They offer a range of simple but delicious dishes, including pork curry and beef curry. Fourth on the list is 100-hour curry. As the name suggests, their selling point is their rich European style curry prepared over a period of 100 hours. They have 30 branches nationwide and have even won the Kunda Curry Grand Prix. We recommend this place if you want a bit of luxury with your curry, such as beef curry or cheese fondue curry. Third place goes to Hinoya Curry. With 97 branches nationwide, it is characterized by its unique flavor that changes from sweet to spicy. It also won the Kunda Curry Grand Prix. Its appeal lies in its wide variety of menu items, including its famous pork cutlet curry and braised beef curry. Second place goes to Go-Go Curry. It is a representative of Kanazawa Curry Ishikawa Prefecture and has 71 branches nationwide. It is characterized by its thick, rich curry sauce, cabbage, and pork cutlet. Its popular, hearty menu includes pork cutlet curry and fried shrimp curry. And the number 1 place, as you all know, is Curry House Koko Ichiban, also known as Koko Ichi. It is the world's largest curry chain, with 1,455 stores in Japan and 208 overseas, and it also holds the Guinness World Record. The customizability of being able to choose the spiciness, toppings, and amount of rice is very popular. The menu is also extensive, with items such as pork cutlet curry, seafood curry, and vegetable curry. The appeal of these chain restaurants is that you can choose your favorite toppings from the wide variety on offer, and enjoy your very own original curry. There are truly endless ways to enjoy curry. Japanese curry culture is truly profound, and there is no end to what you can discover when you begin to explore it. But perhaps that is the charm of curry. Why not find your favorite curry chain, restaurant and discover your own way of enjoying curry? Perfect as a souvenir. Recommended retort pouch curry. Next, we will introduce some recommended instant curry that is perfect as a souvenir. The instant curry market in Japan is huge, and it is said that there are 2,000 to 3,000 different kinds of instant curry in circulation at any one time. These instant curries are easily available in supermarkets and convenience stores in Japan. For foreigners, this is a great opportunity to experience Japanese curry culture. 5. How to enjoy curry even if you are a beginner and don't want to make a mistake. How to choose your heat level. Finding the right level of heat for you. Let's take a closer look at how to enjoy curry, even if you're a beginner and don't want to make any mistakes. First, let's talk about how to choose your heat level. One of the features of Japanese curry is that there are many restaurants where you can choose the level of spiciness. Generally, there are 3 levels: mild, medium, and hot, but some restaurants offer more than 10 levels of heat. The trick to finding the right level of heat for you is to start with medium. Medium hot is made to suit the average Japanese palate, so we recommend adjusting it to your own taste from there. If you don't like spicy food, you could try starting with sweet spicy, and if you like spicy food, you could try starting with dry spicy. For example, At the curry restaurant chain Koko Ichibanya, you can choose from 1 to 10 spice levels. Level 1 is a sweet flavor that even children can eat. 5 is a standard spicy level for adults, and level 10 is a very spicy level. For beginners, we recommend starting with level 3 or 4, combining toppings tips for making them even tastier. Next, let's talk about combining toppings. One of the attractions of Japanese curry is that you can enjoy a variety of toppings. Basic toppings include pork cutlet, cheese, vegetables, spinach, broccoli, etc., and soft-boiled egg. The secret to combining toppings is to choose ones that go well with the curry. For example, with a spicy curry, we recommend cheese or a soft-boiled egg. The mildness of the cheese and the richness of the egg will help temper the heat. Also, katsu curry is a classic Japanese dish, and the crispy katsu and curry go well together. For example, the Gogo Curry restaurant chain in Kanazawa offers a roasted pork cutlet curry with all toppings on the menu. This is a popular menu item that allows you to enjoy a variety of toppings on the cutlet at the same time, such as cheese, fried eggs, sausage, and croquettes. Hidden gems: how to find the best local curry restaurants. Finally, we'll show you how to find the best local curry restaurants. There are many curry restaurants in Japan, but there are also many hidden gems that only locals know about. Here are 3 tips for finding these hidden gems. 1. Check local review sites. You can find honest reviews from locals on review sites, like Tabelog and Reti in Japan. 2. Ask the locals directly. It's also a good idea to ask locals directly, such as hotel staff or taxi drivers, for their recommendations on curry restaurants. 3. Walk around shopping malls and residential areas. If you walk around shopping malls and residential areas away from the tourist spots, you may be able to find hidden gems that are frequented by locals. One example is the curry restaurant Bondi in Kanda, Tokyo. Although it looks like an ordinary takeout restaurant from the outside, it is actually a hidden gem that serves exquisite curry. The beef curry here is characterized by its tender, slowly braised beef and rich curry sauce, and has been a favorite of local office workers for many years. Also, Kyuyam-tei in Nakazakiko, Osaka, is a hidden curry restaurant that was converted from an old private house. Here you can enjoy a unique, spicy curry. Vegetarian curry made with seasonal vegetables is especially popular. As you can see, there are many ways to enjoy Japanese curry, whether you choose the spiciness and toppings to suit your own tastes, or go on an adventure to find a hidden gem. Curry is a great way to experience Japanese food culture. Even if you're new to Japanese curry, if you follow these tips, you're sure to find the perfect curry for you. In any case, please enjoy Japanese curry culture to the fullest. 6. Points to consider when eating curry. Ingredients to watch for from a religious perspective. Now, let's take a closer look at what to look for when eating Japanese curry. Although curry is a national dish loved by the Japanese, there are a few points to keep in mind when eating it, if you are a foreigner or have special dietary requirements. First, let's talk about ingredients to watch out for from a religious perspective. Japanese curry sometimes contains ingredients that cannot be eaten for religious reasons. In particular, the following ingredients require special care. 1. Beef. Many Hindus do not eat beef. 2. Pork. Muslims and Jews do not eat pork. 3. Animal ingredients. In general, strict vegetarians and Jains avoid these. You need to be careful, because these ingredients are often used in Japanese curry. For example, it's obvious that beef curry and pork curry contain beef and pork, but sometimes beef fat and pork fat are used in seafood curry. Also, curry roux often contains animal fat, so vegans need to be careful. Recently, more restaurants have started to serve vegetarian curry, but they are still in the minority. Allergy labeling. Where should I look? Next, let's look at allergy labeling. Under Japanese food labeling laws, it is compulsory to label foods that contain specific allergenic substances. The following ingredients in particular need to be checked when it comes to curry. 1. Wheat. A key ingredient in curry roux. 2. Milk, butter, cheese, and cream may be used. 3. Shrimp and crab used in seafood curry. 4. Buckwheat noodles sometimes used in some specialty curries. When checking for allergy information, please look at the back of the package, or the menu at the restaurant. Recently, many restaurant chains are publishing allergy information on their websites, so we recommend checking this in advance. For example, the major curry chain, Koko Ichibanya, publishes allergy information for all of its menu items on its website. This is very convenient, as you can see at a glance which menu items contain allergenic ingredients. Do you do it without knowing? Manners when eating curry. Finally, let's talk about the etiquette of eating curry. There are a number of manners that foreigners tend to break without realizing it when eating Japanese curry. 1. Don't mix curry and rice in Japan. It is not customary to mix the curry and rice at the beginning. It is normal to eat the curry by pouring it on the rice a little at a time. 2. Finish everything in Japan. It is considered rude to leave food behind, especially when eating out. Try to finish as much as you can. 3. Don't make noise while eating in Japan. It is generally considered bad manners to make noise while eating. Be careful not to slurp your curry or bang your spoon against the bowl. 4. Use of chopsticks. It is not customary to use chopsticks with curry rice. However, in the case of curry with noodles, such as curry udon, it is sometimes customary to use chopsticks. These manners are so common to the Japanese that they often go unmentioned, so foreigners need to be especially careful. For example, when an Indian student went to a curry restaurant in Japan, for the first time, he was surprised when the waiter saw him trying to mix the curry and rice. There is also a story of a student who was confused when he tried to eat his curry with naan instead of a spoon, only to find that naan was not provided. The above are some points to keep in mind when eating curry. By taking religious considerations into account, checking allergy information, and understanding the unique Japanese way of eating, you can enjoy Japanese curry in a safer and more considerate way. Japanese curry is delicious, but it is also a dish that teaches us the importance of respecting different cultures and values. We hope that through curry, you will also learn about Japanese food culture and social rules. 7. Let's try to make Japanese curry at home. Basic recipe and easy recipe for everyone. Let's take a closer look at how to make Japanese curry at home. Surprisingly, Japanese curry is actually quite easy to make. First, let's look at the basic recipe. Here is a simple recipe that anyone can make. The basic recipe for Japanese curry is as follows. 1. Chop the vegetables and meat. Cut the onions, carrots, and potatoes into bite-sized pieces. Cut the meat into bite-sized pieces as well. 2. Fry the vegetables. Put some oil in a frying pan and sauté the onions. When the onions are translucent, add the carrots and potatoes and fry them too. 3. Add the meat. When the vegetables are soft, add the meat and fry. 4. Add water. When the color of the meat has changed, add water. 5. Simmer when it comes to a boil. Reduce heat to low and simmer for 20 to 30 minutes or until vegetables are tender. 6. Dissolve the curry roux. Turn off the heat and add the store-bought curry roux and dissolve. 7. Simmer again. Simmer over low heat for 5 to 10 minutes to adjust the flavor. And that's how you make basic Japanese curry. Surprisingly simple, isn't it? That's all it takes to make Japanese curry at home. Once you've mastered the basic recipe, the ways to adjust it, and the tools you need, anyone can easily make delicious curry. Japanese curry is loved by many people for its unique flavor and ease of preparation. Making it at home allows you to adjust the flavor to your liking and try new variations. You can also enjoy it as an opportunity for communication by making it with your family and friends. Why not take the opportunity to try making Japanese curry at home? You're sure to make some new discoveries and maybe even find your own original curry recipe. We hope that by making curry, you will come to understand and enjoy Japanese food culture more deeply. In this video, we have explained in detail the characteristics, history, secrets of popularity, and how to enjoy Japanese curry under the theme of Japanese curry culture that is easy for foreigners to understand. If you want to learn more about Japanese culture, please subscribe to our channel. Thank you for watching to the end. See you in the next video. See you again.